Hey guys, this is Matthew Optimus. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the history of the Christmas tree. It's on history.com right here. Now, if you want to see, if you like this video, before I read this, if you like this video, post your comments down below, subscribe to my channel, and press the notification button for further content. Sorry, I like to peel my skin on my fingers. Long before the advent of Christianity, plants and trees that remained green all year had a special meaning for people in the winter. Discover the history of the Christmas tree, from the earliest winter solstice celebrations to Queen Victoria and all the way to the annual lighting of the Rockefeller Center tree. It's pretty cool. How it all got started. Long before the advent of Christianity, plants and trees that remained green all year had a special meaning for people in the winter. Just as people today decorate their homes during the festive season with pine, spruce, and fir trees. Ancient people hung evergreen boughs over their doors and windows. In many countries, it was believed that evergreens would keep away witches, ghosts, evil spirits, and illness. Not bad. That's pretty interesting. Did you know Christmas trees are grown in all 50 states, including Hawaii and Alaska? It says so right here. Can you read it? Can you? I hope so. In the northern hemisphere, the shortest day and longest night of the year falls on December 1st or December 22nd, and is called the winter solstice. Many ancient people believed that the sun was a god, and that winter came every year because the sun god had become sick and weak. They celebrated the solstice because it meant that the last the sun god would begin to get well. Evergreen boughs remained them of all the green plants that would grow again when the sun god was strong and summer would return. Next one. Oh, sorry. The ancient Egyptians worshipped a god called Ra. I'm a fan of the Egyptian mythology, by the way, who had the head of a hawk and wore the sun as a blazing disc in his crown. At the solstice, when Ra began to recover from the illness, the Egyptians filled their homes with green palm rushes, which symbolized for them the triumph of life over death. Early Romans marked the solstice with a feast called the Saturnalia in honor of Saturn, the god of agriculture. The Romans knew that the solstice meant that soon farms and orchards would be green and fruitful. To mark the occasion, they decorated their homes and temples with evergreen boughs. In northern Europe, the mysterious Druids, the priests of the ancient Celts, also decorated their temples with evergreen boughs as a symbol of everlasting life. The fierce Vikings in Scandinavia thought that evergreens were the special plant of the sun god Balder. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Germany is credited with starting the Christmas tree tradition as we now know it in the 16th century, when devout Christians brought decorated trees into their homes. Some built Christmas pyramids of wood and decorated them with greens and candles if wood was scarce. It is a widely held belief that Martin Luther King, the 16th century Protestant reformer, first added lighted candles to a tree. Walking toward his home one winter evening, composing a sermon, he was awed by the brilliance of stars twinkling amidst evergreens. To recapture the scene for his family, he erected a tree in the main room and wired its branches with lighted candles. Most 19th century Americans found Christmas trees an oddity. Don't know. I guess we'll find out why. The first record of one being on display was in the 1830s by the German settlers of Pennsylvania. Although trees had been a tradition in many German homes with much earlier, the Pennsylvania German settlements had community trees as early as 1747. Sorry, sinuses. But as late as the 1840s, Christmas trees were seen as pagan symbols and not accepted by Americans. It's kind of sad when you think about it. It is not surprising that like many other festive Christmas customs, the tree was adopted so late in America. To the New England Puritans, Christmas was sacred. The Pilgrim's second governor, William Bradford, wrote that he tried hard to stamp out pagan mockery of the observance, penalizing any frivolity. Frivolity, maybe? I could be wrong though. The influential Oliver Cromwell preached against the heathen traditions of Christmas carols, decorated trees, and joyful experience that desecrated that sacred event. In 1659, the General Court of Massachusetts enacted a law making any observance of December 25th, other than a church service, a penal offense. People were fined for hanging decorations. The stern solemnity. I can't even spell this word. Sorry. Continued until the 19th century, when the influx of German and Irish immigrants undermined the Puritan legacy. One second. Water's good for you. Very healthy stuff. In 1846, the popular royals, Queen Victoria and her German Prince Albert, were sketched in the Illustrated London News standing with their children around a Christmas tree. Unlike the previous royal family, Victoria was very popular with her subjects, and what was done at court immediately became fashionable, not only in Britain but with fashion-conscious East Coast American society. The Christmas tree had arrived. Okay. By the 1890s, Christmas ornaments were arriving from Germany, and Christmas tree popularity was on the rise around the U.S. It was noted that Europeans used small trees about 4 feet in height, while Americans liked their Christmas tree to reach from floor to ceiling. The early 20th century saw Americans decorating their trees mainly with homemade ornaments, while the German-American sects continued to use apples, nuts, and marzipan cookies. Why would you put food on a Christmas tree? That's weird, but oh well. It is what it is. Popcorn joined in after being dyed bright colors and interlaced with berries and nuts. Electricity brought about Christmas lights, making it possible for Christmas trees to glow for days on end. With this, Christmas trees began to appear in town squares across the country, and having a Christmas tree in the home became an American tradition. Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree is located at Rockefeller Center, West 5th Avenue, from 14th through 51st Streets in New York City. The Rockefeller Center Christmas tree dates back to the Depression-era days. The tallest tree displayed at Rockefeller Center came into 1948. And was a Norway spruce that measured in at 100 feet tall and hailed from Killingworth, Connecticut. The first tree at Rockefeller Center was placed in 1931. It was a small, unadorned, I can't spell that word. Sorry, tree placed by construction workers at the center of the construction site. 2 years later, another tree was placed there. The time with lights these days, the giant Rockefeller Center tree is laden with over 25,000 Christmas lights. Okay, I got some 9.5 here. I was going to do Christmas trees around the world, but I didn't want to waste any of my. I don't want to waste this video because my storage thing is preventing my me from making longer videos, and it's kind of a shame. I'm going to ask this question here. How do I get more minutes on my video recording thing without losing storage in the process? Even if I had lost storage, I should make longer videos in the process. I tried everything, like removing stuff from Gmail. I tried removing all my pictures from Instagram, almost from Facebook, and I can't even get that done. It's still like around 23-19 minutes. I make it. It used to be like around 1 hour and 45 minutes, but now I can't even do that. But that's not really the point of this video. This video is me explaining the history of Christmas trees, and yeah, I'm probably pretty much gonna be I guess I'm finished now. I guess that's pretty much it for this video. And that's it for today. Once I upload this video, I might make another one. I might do the history, tradition, culture thing. If it says, hold on, I have my tablet with me. Sorry. Yeah, Christmas trees around the world. Maybe I can do a video about that. And in 2 more days, it's going to be Christmas Eve, and it's going to be interesting. Oh, during New Year's Day on next Tuesday, I might watch Bumblebee because I heard it's really good. And that's pretty much it for this video. So if you like this video, press the thumbs up button. If you don't like it, press the thumbs down button. You can subscribe to my channel and press the notification button for further content. And that's pretty much it. I'm Matthew Optimus. Peace the Frell out.